You want to sell your house for the highest price possible and wondering how to do it. In this video, I'm going to share with you 7 simple tips that will help you to increase the value of your house and sell it for the highest dollar. Hi, my name is Vladimir Westbrook. I'm a broker and owner of Westbrook Realty. I'm recognized as top 3 agents in Santa Clara, California, and I was published in magazines such as Real Producers and Top Agent magazine. Our team helped hundreds of families across the Bay Area buy and sell real estate. So let's dive right in. Tip number 1, curb appeal. When you're going to have your prospective buyers coming to check out your property, the very first thing that they're going to see is the front of your house. So you want to make sure that there is nothing in the driveway, there are no things laying around in your front yard, and you want to make sure that things like landscaping, if you have a garden in the front yard or trees, that everything is maintained as much as you can. Because some buyers, if they don't like the way the property looks in the beginning, they may not even go inside. So you want to make sure that your property is gonna look the best way possible whenever they show up to the property. Tip number 2, decluttering. So now you managed to get the buyers inside. And typically, whenever buyers are walking around the property, they want to feel as if it's their house or their future house. It's complicated to have that feeling if you see someone else's belonging laying around the house, right? So you want to declutter as much as possible, remove all of the personal items from the property to allow the buyers feel like it's their future home. Tip number 3, disclosures and inspections. Chances are you don't want to deal with a lot of paperwork and you don't want to pay for the inspections before you even put the property on the market. But this step is crucial. In a competitive market here in the Bay Area, for example, buyers want to know what's right or wrong with the property even before they make an offer. Now, if the disclosures or inspections are not available, they will likely include inspection contingency with their offer. And if you accept an offer with inspection contingency, they can actually get out of the contract. They can change their mind in the middle of the transaction, and that's gonna complicate the entire sale process, right? Nobody wants that. That's why we recommend to have all of the disclosures, all of the inspections up front, even if you have to pay a little for them, but it's likely going to increase the offers that are gonna be coming in, and it also increases the chance that the buyers that are making offers are gonna be making them without inspection contingency, therefore resulting in a more secure transaction. Number 4, cosmetic improvements. It's important to decide whether your house needs any repairs, touch-ups, or improvements. Think about things like whether you need new paint, something that is not gonna require a lot of investment of time and money, something that doesn't require permits and can be easily done. It's a good idea to have a project coordinator that can give you a quote about how much those items are gonna cost. We're not talking about something really expensive, but there are common minor cosmetic improvements that typically allow you to sell your house for more. Tip number 5, sell it vacant. Now I know this may be a more complicated step to accomplish, but it's also probably one of the most important ones. We noticed that the houses that are being sold vacant tend to sell anywhere between 5 and 10% higher compared to the houses that are occupied. There are a few reasons for that. The first one is accessibility. If the house is being sold vacant, the realtors can go there using the lockbox with their clients literally at any time during the day. You may want to sell your houses on the open houses by just showing it on Saturday and Sunday, but this way you would reduce the pool of potential buyers willing to see it and make an offer right away. So we highly recommend to find a way, and if you can buy first and sell later, to do that, or if you can take a vacation for a few weeks while the property is being sold, it's always a good idea to keep it vacant during the sale. Tip number 6, staging. So similar to the previous tip, we noticed that the houses that are staged tend to sell anywhere between 8 to 15% higher compared to the houses that are not staged. Yes, it will require a small investment. Typically we see ranging anywhere between $4,000 to $10,000, depending on the size of your house and how big you want to go on the furniture that you bring in. But it's also that kind of investment that pays off in a big way. Now, it's also important to mention that a lot of staging companies only stage houses that are vacant, and that makes the tip number 5 even that much more important. And finally, tip number 7, marketing. Probably the most important tips out of all of these. And this tip makes sense after you've created great curb appeal at your property and you decluttered the house, you prepared all of the disclosures and inspections, and you vacated the property and you staged the property. You've done your cosmetic improvements. Now the main part is to market that place that you have now created. Get a professional video with drone footage and cinematic shots doing the walkthrough of the property and also highlights of the neighborhood and showing why that location is so special. Hire a reputable photography company that will make sure that you will have professional photography done at your property. Virtual 3D tours are also important. Having one like that will allow your potential buyers to preview your property before going on the actual tour from the comfort of their home. And once you have your photos, video, 3D tour done, and whatever else you want to include in the marketing, it's important to distribute it and promote it on social media outlets and to send it as a newsletter to as many real estate professionals in the area as possible. So there you have it. Those are my 7 tips to sell your property for the highest price possible. Now, if you need help in this process, I would be more than happy to help you through. All you need to do for that is click the link down below and book the time that works best for you, and we'll take it from there. Until then, bye-bye.